an editor in
I am working as a graphic director.
Hi, I'm Camilya Ananda as a marketing manager.
Hello, I'm Keisha, Lingga Kusumadewi as sales and distribution head.
Hi, I'm Suci Ningrum. I'm as a project manager. Hi, I'm Berliana Devi. I'm as finance analyst.
Scarlet!
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Where's the bus?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, boss.
How are you today?
Good. How about you?
Fine.
Suaranya Okay. I'm gonna start meeting today. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you are all doing well today. So, before we begin, I just want to say how proud I am of the progress we've made so far as a team. Now, let's move on to why we are here to discuss the detailed plan for the publication of our upcoming novel, Beneath the Scarlet Sky. It's a big step for us, and we want to make sure every department is on the same page. Good morning, Suci, and good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm really excited about this project. The manuscript is already 90% complete. And the author is currently finalizing the last two chapters, and we expect to receive the full draft next Monday. I have skimmed through some of the chapters, and the story has strong emotional depth. It's going to resonate the readers. Well, that's really great to hear. The earlier we receive the manuscript, the better we can plan for the promotional content. Yes. And also, I already have some ideas in mind for the teaser and visual. Maybe something with soft red tones to match the title theme. Also, this kind of historical fiction has a dedicated niche. If marketed right, we can build strong anticipation.
And knowing the timeline will help with the budget planning too. And we can also forecast the spending more accurately and potentially resolve the printing slots in advance to avoid the peak season dates. And it also helps me in evaluate the scenarios more realistically.
Exactly. So, once we finish the final draft, I have some initial sketch, but I prefer to fill the story before we finalizing everything. And also I think about experiment with some art styles like gymnastic or illustrated. So we have an option.
Alright, so from the sales side, I think we need the cover and synopsis to be ready to approach the distributors and bookstores. So let's make sure that our timeline will fit all with the next steps. And if we prepare a sample chapter with visual, that might help to pitch it better for our potential partners.
Okay, so here's the proposed timeline. Manuscript arrives next Monday. Veril and the editorial team will need about 3 weeks for editing. That brings us to around late June. How about you, Veril? That works for me. We'll do 2 full runs of editing, structural and line editing, then send the final manuscript to Ronal by July 1st. Also, I will coordinate with the author for any clarification or rewrites during the process.
Perfect. So I need about 2 weeks to finish the illustration, cover, and the key typesetting. And so by mid-July, I will finish everything. And I also want to collaborate with Camilya to ensure the consistency.
Well, that's give me enough time to start the marketing page. And also, I think I have a suggestion. We begin the promotion by 1st July. Sorry, 1st August. And then starting with teaser post, followed by other introduction and early review copies. We can even run a countdown campaign as the release date.
Okay, just to clarify, when are we planning the actual publishing date? Tentatively first week of October. Okay. It aligns with the holiday book buying season and gives us time to print and promote. Plus, October gives us a nice window for last minute adjustments if anything comes up.
Alright, let me check the strategy first. I think, so for the marketing plan, I suggest we go with a multi-platform approach. There's a lot of social media we can use, such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube for teasers, and also emails, newsletters for early access. We can also contact reviewer, influencer in the historical fiction niche. And also, I want to propose creating a short trailer or animation of the book premise. I think it's engaging and also shareable. Well, that's a very great idea. I can help connect with bookstores for the early placement. Also, I recommend we open the pre-order in early September with special bonuses like signed copies or bookmark. And maybe we can also partner with a few independent stores for our small lounge displays.
So if we are going offering bonus, I can design custom marks and character art cards. It will add a collectible value, especially if we make a limited edition set.
And I can work with the author to write a short horror story or an exclusive letter for the others. This kind of personal touch goes a long way in building loyalty.
But also let's make sure the cost of bonuses it's within the budget. Maybe limit it to the first 500 to 1,000 orders. Okay, actually I made a presentation for the budget planning. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
You can display the PowerPoint. Okay, just wait for a second. Okay, so here are the budget planning for our project. So let me walk through the plan. So the editing and the proofread will cost around $2,000, and the design and layout will cost around $1,500. And for the printing, for the 5,000 copies will cost around $7,500, and the marketing we set the budget to the $5,000, and the launch event will cost around $1,000. So the total will be $17,000. This budget is flexible, of course, but I also will monitor the print costs.
That's reasonable. But what's our estimate break-even point?
Okay, so if we price the book at $10,000 per copy, I'm sorry.
Yes.
So if we price the book around $10 per copy and sell at least 3,000 copies, we break even, because anything above that is profit. And don't forget, we can also earn more from the ebook sales. Ebooks have low production costs and high margin.
So I think ebooks are a must. I think I can help to set the distribution via Amazon, Google Play, and also local platforms. And we should also consider bundling package with the printed and the digital versions of the book at a discount.
Okay, alright then, let's allocate part of the marketing budget to online advertisement as well. I will run this campaign to see which platforms from this, because I mentioned several platforms before. Maybe test earning with teaser images and adjust based on click-through rates.
Okay, now let's move about the launch event. Should we do a physical launch, a virtual one, or both?
I suggest we do both. For the physical event, we can do it in Jakarta with invited readers and media. And for the online launch event, we can do it from Instagram Live or Zoom with the authors, so that we can reach both international and local readers.
Alright, I prepared digital visual and stage design. We can include a backdrop for photo session, and we can prepare slides of presentation for live stream. Also, we can print a few standards for venue.
Okay, so I will adjust the budget accordingly. So if we keep it simple and maybe partner with a bookstore for the venue, we can manage everything under $1,000. So, and some bookstores might even be willing to co-sponsor us if we give them some, media exposure.
We should also prepare press releases and media kits, and I can take care of that with Camilya. How about you, Camilya?
I think I agree with your suggestion. Let's do it. Also, let me check first. Okay, and maybe we can, arrange short reading session during the launch. We will let the author read a chapter first. I think it always connects well with the audience and it gives a voice to the book.
That's a good idea. So let's also think about potential risk. What could delay or impact this project? What do you think, Rendy?
If the author doesn't submit it on time, it delays everything. I will follow up closely and request chapter submission in batches. We can also schedule weekly check-ins if needed.
So you need to make sure the author submit on time.
Yes, sure.
Also, I think the paper costs are rising nowadays, so we may need to monitor printing expenses or have a backup printer in case of the issue. But I'll keep a buffer in the budget just in case.
I agree with Anna. And so if our pre-orders are low, we can may reduce the initial printing cost and shift our focus to the digital versions. I believe that we should stay flexible in this economy.
And I also like to add something. That if we need an emergency change to the design, the branding or the market update, just let me know. I will block my schedule for that flexibility.
So everyone, do you have any question or suggestion about this project?
I do have some question for Camilya. Do you have a reference for the teaser?
Yes, of course, I have the sample of the teaser. I can show you on the television. So this is there are a lot of samples in here, but I will provide you this one. Let's check it. We will see sample first. Please watch it carefully. Okay, that's the example of the teaser. Anyone who would like to add something or ask something?
That's good enough.
I want to ask Ronal, as a creative director, what about the visual in the teaser? What do you think?
In my opinion, the visual is engaging, but maybe it's a little bit more red and black. We need to improve the color, and from the trailer, maybe it's not family friendly for a child.
Of course, it will be adjusted with the theme of the movie, just example. But do you think the cost production will be expensive or not? Because I have to adjust the budget.
So for the budget, in my opinion, it will be expensive, but we will find a way to make it more cheaper.
Okay. Everyone, that's good. Okay, everyone. Thank you for all your input. Let's wrap up with a summary. Veril, how about you?
I will finalize editing by July 1st.
And you, Ronal?
I will complete the design and the layout by the mid-July.
Camilya?
I will start the marketing from 1st August and also the pre-orders in September.
Okay. Keisha, how about you?
I will coordinate the distribution and retail placement.
I think I will oversee the budgeting and make adjustment if needed.
Thanks to everyone. I'll coordinate with the author and monitor timelines. So does everyone agree?
Yes, sounds good.
Great. Let's make this novel a success and thank you for your time and meeting adjourned.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you everyone. Have a great time.